guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, otherwise known as Disney Circus Girl, and welcome to the final episode. It's very delayed, but the final episode of my DLP Chat Opening Day Attractions Spotlight series. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the entire of Frontierland over at Disneyland Paris. So we're going to be watching videos of Phantom Manor, of Big Thunder Mountain. We're going to talk about the story of Phantom Manor and the entire of Thunder Mesa, as Frontierland is known in Disneyland Paris. Before I start, I just have to say I am so sorry that this has taken so long. Life really did get in the way for me. I can't go into specifics. Life really did get in the way, so thank you so much for being so patient. Just doing some quick sort of housekeeping, whatever you want to call it. So if you're new here and you like my content, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. It will let you know when I post a video, when I go live, when I hold a premiere. It's just a really useful tool to have. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, the one that looks like this, not the one that looks like that, the one that looks like this, because we all like those. Okay, so without any further ado, here is my final episode of DLP Chat Opening Day Attraction Spotlight. Let's delve into the world of Thunder Mesa. So, Frontierland in Disneyland Paris is a story of its own. Everything in this land is linked together in somewhat of a horror story, believe it or not. As you approach Frontierland at Disneyland Paris, the first thing you'll come across, is 3 teepees, one of which has smoke coming out of it. This is the start of the story. So we're in Thunder Mesa now. You can see the Lucky Nugget. So Thunder Mesa is the town that is Frontierland at Disneyland Paris. Let's go into the story of it. So it started off as a small community of farmers, smugglers and poachers. It just had one store, was a seemingly normal small town. Its settlers built a fort around it to guard themselves from a nearby Native American village. The village is the 3 teepees at the just outside, and the fort is the structure you can see as you enter. Its official name is Fort Comstock, and it actually houses the Legends of the Wild West walkthrough, which we'll watch now.
Réponds-moi, Julie. Je veux ton or. Donne-moi ta maille enculée là, hop. Hey, Johnny.
So that was the Legends of the Wild West walkthrough. So let's get back to the story of Thunder Mesa. So obviously we've covered the town's beginnings. However, one day in 1853, a man named Henry Ravenswood struck gold at the foot of Big Thunder Mountain, a mountain that natives claimed was guarded by a spirit known as the Thunderbird. In fact, that's Big Thunder Mountain just there. So the natives tried to warn Henry that if the mountain's treasure is disrespected and disturbed, the Thunderbird shall unleash its wrath and bring death and destruction. Henry disregarded this and founded the Big Thunder Mining Company, and the town of Thunder Mesa, as you're looking at it, was born. People came from all over as more and more riches came to the town. Before long, the town had multiple eateries, a saloon, a restaurant, and more stalls, and stalls as well as stores. So on the west side of town, up on Boot Hill, Henry had Ravenswood Manor built, overlooking the entire valley town. Riverboats began to operate tours on the river, as you just saw. Oh, there's I call that Henry. So we're in the grounds of the manor now. You can see Jack Skellington. But yeah, just going to go back to the story. I'm getting distracted. So riverboats began to operate tours on the river. Townsfolk and settlers constantly ignored the warnings from the natives, choosing to practically worship Henry, his wife Martha, and especially their beautiful daughter Melanie. Melanie was regarded as a princess. She was beautiful in every way, inside and out. She was sweet, kind, caring, and she was her father's prisoner. That's right, prisoner. Henry and Martha forbade Melanie from ever leaving the grounds of the manor without them, and even with them only on special occasions, like very special occasions. As Melanie grew, suitors flocked from all over, and Melanie, of course, appreciated the company and the prospect of finally being allowed to leave the manor. However, each suitor always vanished without a trace shortly after asking for Melanie's hand in marriage. If you look at their portraits in the stretching room of Phantom Manor, you'll see their fates revealed. So after these four, Melanie found a way out of the manor and met a young railway engineer named Jake. He had no fortune, no status, but he truly loved Melanie and she loved him. Jake listened to Melanie's desire to leave, and he promised to take her far away and never return. They could build their own life elsewhere. Henry knew of this plan, but every time he tried to get rid of Jake, he failed. Either Jake was under supervision at work or he was with Melanie. The two lovers were very well aware of what Henry was trying to do and knew he would always be after them. Then one day, after years of extensive mining, the natives' warnings about the mountain came to pass. When a huge earthquake struck the town, and in the chaos, believe it or not, both Henry and Martha Ravenswood were killed. Of course, Melanie grieved at first, but her grief soon became relief because she was now free. She could marry Jake. She could live her life. As for the mining, all activity stopped because people were scared of the Thunderbird. But it was still a prosperous agricultural town, nowhere near as rich as it once was, but it was still prosperous. The riverboats still carried on and everything. Melanie and Jake became engaged. They stayed at the manor with all the staff. However, something at the manor seemed off. Melanie and Jake and the others living there seemed tormented by an unseen force, so something wasn't quite right. And then as the wedding day approached, the town rejoiced, there was a huge celebration. Melanie got ready, but her groom vanished, just as the previous four had. So Melanie was distraught and returned to her room, crying, singing, waiting for her groom. The guests tried to comfort her, but she was determined he'd show. But then what or who was that she could hear laughing? And what or who were those red eyes that she could see in the mirror? Eventually, the guests left, leaving Melanie with just the staff, who either also vanished or left. As more and more time passed, Melanie fell into complete and utter madness. She never removed her dress, she never put down her flowers, she just wandered the halls of the mansion alone, looking for Jake. In the ballroom, she was confronted with a wedding party, but she couldn't see Jake, and she didn't know if the party was real or not. Her mind was completely gone by this point. She didn't have a clue what was going on. She was that tormented. As riders, we should note this party was thrown by Henry Ravenswood to torment Melanie and prevent her from finding Jake, because even in death, he cannot allow them to be together. Eventually, Melanie died in the grounds of Phantom Manor. Her soul was trapped in the part of the town that was lost in the earthquake. She's constantly looking for her lost love, so she's going through all the graves and everything looking for him. However, what she doesn't know is, he's also trapped in that house, only he's trapped up in the attic, where his body still hangs from the rafters, where he was killed by the Phantom, Henry Ravenswood. And this is actually what riders see at the end of the stretching room sequence if they look up. Now, the manor still stands on Boot Hill. However, around the town of Thunder Mesa, it is now known as Phantom Manor, and the events of long ago still live on in the memories of the town's current inhabitants. So that's a basic quick story of quick roundup of the story of Thunder Mesa. While I was telling you that, you'll have seen some footage from around the area. At some point, you're even going to see, I believe, a clip of Goofy over at the Cowboy Cookout. You'll have seen Lucky Nugget. This is just a good look around Thunder Mesa. As ever with these episodes, this is the bit I don't like to go into, but I've done it with every episode, so we're going to go into it with this one. Notable incidents. We have a few to note in this one. We have 3. The first 2 happened on Big Thunder Mountain. Both of them were in 2011. The first was when fiberglass rockwork dislodged and fell onto riders. One man did need to go to hospital, but everyone else was fine. And then later that year, 2 cars derailed on a slow, flat section of Big Thunder Mountain. The third incident, which is quite significant, happened in Phantom Manor in 2016, when a cast member was working on backstage lighting. Unfortunately, he did end up getting electrocuted, and really unfortunately he did pass away before he was found, which is really, really sad, and my thoughts really do go out to his family, because that it is quite sad. Like I said, I don't like going into this, but I've done it with every episode, so I have to do it with this one as well. That's it for the town of Thunder Mesa. So we're just having another quick look around here. We're going to go and see the manor in the fog. once we get there, I think we'll be going to see Goofy. Like I said, this is just a quick roundup of the story of Thunder Mesa, of the story of Big Thunder Mountain, the riverboats, Phantom Manor, all of which were opening day attractions in 1992. So yeah, oh, here we go. We're just coming. Here's Goofy now. I wanted to include this bit so bad. It's just a little quick bit. We were talking about Cowboy Cookout, which is one of the eateries at Thunder Mesa, and I was talking about that I'd had lunch at Lucky Nugget, not Cowboy Cookout, and Goofy was not entirely happy about that. Okay, so we've come to the part of the video where I play the ride videos. So here we go. Here is Big Thunder Mountain, followed by Phantom Manor. I hope you enjoy.
bruits se font entendre tout autour. The candlelights flicker though the air is deathly still. C'est que le fantôme des lieux se manifeste. Welcome, curious friends. It is so nice to have guests. Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir, humbles mortels, dans ce mystérieux manoir. You may not believe it, but beauty once lived in this house. Phantom Manor a connu des jours heureux, et les temps ont changé. Now, curious souls, come, I have more to show you. Entrez, braves mortels, et visitons ensemble ce fameux manoir. Our tour begins here, in this gown, where you gaze upon the sweet innocence of youth.
Kindly step all the way in. Make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
Ici, vous pouvez admirer les portraits de la sublime maîtresse des lieux et de ses prétendants moins chanceux. Perhaps you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Hélas, les choses ne sont pas toujours ce qu'elles paraissent. Tous les contes d'un femme.
It appears everyone is doomed at fate.
Even you? And notice this. This chamber has no windows and no doors, which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Par ailleurs, il n'y a ni porte, ni fenêtre. Par où sortir? Si vous ne trouvez pas le moyen de vous échapper, le fantôme des lieux se fera un plaisir de vous aider. I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. Venez donc faire la connaissance de la future mariée, dont la beauté vous donnera des frissons. Real beauty of the town waits.
And she's dying to meet you. And beware the phantom.
Votre futur marié attend toujours l'homme de sa vie. Des volontaires? There is much to see. Let's stay together. I hate to lose you. So sooth.
The party will commence while seated at all times. Veuillez faire attention à la marche en montant à bord. Tout effort de bas ne pourra commencer que si vous restez toujours assis dans le Kindly watch your step as you board the cabins. The party will commence only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Veuillez faire attention à la marche en montant. Le bas ne peut pas commencer que si vous restez toujours assis. Kindly watch your step as you board. The party will commence only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Veuillez faire attention à la
De facétieux revenants ont interrompu notre visite. Veuillez rester bien assis. Nous reprenons dans un instant.
Playful spirits have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated. We will proceed shortly.
Bonne nouvelle. Les esprits ont décidé de vous laisser reprendre votre visite. Merci de rester bien ici.
Good news! The spirits have decided to resume your tour at once. Remain seated, please.
Goblins and ghoulies, creatures of fright, we summon you now to dance through the night. Esprits et fantômes, sur vos fiers destriers, escortez dans la nuit la belle Beyoncé. Warlocks and witches, answer this call. Your presence is wanted at this ghostly ball. Des 12 coups de minuit aux matines sonnantes, nous valserons ensemble. Macabre join.
De facétieux revenants ont interrompu notre visite. Veuillez rester bien assis. Nous reprenons dans un instant.
Playful spirits have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated. We will proceed shortly.
Bonne nouvelle. Les esprits ont décidé de vous laisser reprendre votre visite. Merci de rester bien assis.
Good news! The spirits have decided to resume your tour at once. Remain seated, please.
De facétieux revenants ont interrompu notre visite. Veuillez rester bien assis. Nous reprenons dans un instant.
Playful spirits have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated. We will proceed shortly.
les esprits ont décidé de vous laisser reprendre votre visite. Merci de rester bien ici.
Good news! The spirits have decided to resume your tour at once. Remain seated, please.
Ah, there you are. Welcome, foolish mortals. Welcome. All our ghosts have been
Okay, so that's it for my DLP chat opening day attraction spotlight series. I'm so sorry this one has taken so long, guys, but life really did get in the way completely. However, it's here now, and I hope you enjoyed the entire series, especially this episode. I've been waiting to do this episode. I really hope you liked it. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Also, don't forget, if you're new and you like my content, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell that'll let you know whenever I go live, whenever I post a video, whenever I hold a premiere. Yeah, it just lets you know, and it's a useful tool to have. Before I go, I just want to do a little bit of mousekeeping. So guys, please go over and check out the Mickey Bunch. Join Kelly, Taylor and James for Brunch with the Bunch, the 50 States of Disney, and loads of other fun on their channel. Kelly, it really is amazing. She's a pirate princess, if ever there was one. Also, go check out Rob Fuzz. He is the king of retro Disney. I sponsor his channel. He's amazing. He does so much to help me out, and he's a really good friend. So head on over there. He does these amazing retro Disney streams. You can view videos of rides from years gone by that you cannot view anywhere else. I highly suggest you check it out. Also guys, go check out Music After Dark. It's a live music event that is going to be happening over at Universal Orlando. It features Maroon 5, and why am I mentioning this? Because the amazing Rob Fuzz is involved with this. He's quite heavily involved with this, and I'm so proud of you, Rob. Like, you really have done amazing with this. So it just proves how much of a legend you are. Really, guys, he is a complete legend. So go check out Music After Dark. I'll link the Mickey Bunch, Rob Fuzz and Music After Dark. All their links will be in the description box below. Go check them out, give them a like, hit the subscribe button. You won't be disappointed with any of these guys. Anyway, that really is it. Thank you so much for checking out this series. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I shall hopefully see you again soon. Hopefully this time it will not be so long. Thank you for watching. Bye.